Basement, level vibes with another one, straight up, blackness aye. Who tell the truth? Mark Benskop, defend the ghetto youth. Mark Benskop, radio station is the fruit. Mark Benskop, straight up from the root. Mark Benskop, who tell the truth? Mark Benskop, defend the ghetto youth. Mark Benskop, radio station is the fruit. Mark Benskop, straight up from the root. Mark Benskop, I do it for the love, him not do it for no money. Straight up, him attack, educating everybody. Big up my friends and big up my family. Turn on the radio, catch the vibes, it's integrity. Straight up, Benskop stands for unity. One people, one nation, one destiny. Free up the truth in the air, even the blind can see. The deaf can hear, the dumb can talk, the cripple can walk. Boom. Who tell the truth? Mark Benskop, defend the ghetto youth. Mark Benskop, radio station is the fruit. Mark Benskop, straight up from the root. Mark Benskop, who tell the truth? Mark Benskop, defend the ghetto youth.
At Big Bird Transportation Service, we specialize in safe, fast, and dependable delivery transportation for businesses and individuals. Whether you're sending a small package across town or need scheduled deliveries for your company, we're here to make sure your items arrive on time, every time. Our team is committed to providing efficient logistics solutions with a personal touch. With a fleet of well-maintained vehicles and experienced drivers, we handle every delivery with care, from pickup to drop-off. Why choose Big Bird? On-demand and scheduled deliveries. Local and regional coverage. Secure and professional handling. Customer-first service. Call us today at 929-329-9938 and let Big Bird take your deliveries to the next level.
London, make some noise! London, if you love me, make some noise! PPP will take care of you from erection to resurrection! PPP will take care of you from erection to resurrection.
Oh, Jesus Christ, if God...
PPP will take care of you from erection to resurrection.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
PPP will take care of you from erection to resurrection.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
London, make some noise. London, if you love me, make some noise.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
PPP will take care of you from erection to resurrection. Are we going to do a body man walk right now? You ready? Fuck, so let me go now. Hear me sing now. Body walk, body walk, body walk, everything. Body walk, truck, body walk, body walk, body walk, everything, body.
I can't take it no more. I can't take it no more. Can't take it no more.
Yes, you want to tell me all these years, Mohammed and his father and all of them is a part of PPP that had gun at the PPP office, Freedom House on Rob Street, protecting the PPP from the black people and PNC. And all the time, you there in there, you never see that they ill-treating black people, they killing out black people. You never see this corruption within this party. All the time, you, your family, your uncle, your father, your sister, your mother, everybody supporting this party. Y'all never see that this party is corrupt.
Oh, Jesus Christ. If cost of living double, I don't know what happened. A pound of sugar is $300 already. Flour, everything gone up. Everything just raising. You gotta get about $40,000 for buy good ration. You gotta get 3 man now. A weekend man, a monthly man, and a fortnight man.
Hey, good night. Welcome to Straight Up. My name is Mark Benchop. On this, what is it, the 30th day, the 30th of September 2025. It's just about 12 minutes after 9 o'clock. Share the link. And let folks know that we are on right here on 107.1 FM, and you don't have to pay a bribe to be here at all. This is the Guyana Police Force, mind you. The Guyana Police Force is saying, and I want you to bring your seat closer to the whether it's a TV that you're watching or through your phone or whatever. Share the link and let folks know that we're on, because come closer, we got lots and lots of things that we want to talk to you about tonight, right here on 107.1 FM. I mean, it's just like you remember back in the days when you couldn't see people but they were talking, and you just wait for that radio voice. Just close your eyes and pretend it's just the radio. 107.1 FM, right? Savagery Rose. Good night to all of you, wherever you are. We're going to take you through. This is a midnight. This is from 9 o'clock, maybe until midnight. And so just get your swank, get your lime wash, get whatever it is that you have next to you. We have lots and lots of stories we want to tell you. And those of you who have already shared the link, thank you so much, Mavis and others. And for those who have not shared the link, it means that they have something to hide. Because if you watch this show and you are afraid to share this link, well, something you have to hide. If I don't know if you're playing a double agent or whatever, double dipping, 1 foot on Rob Street, 1 foot in the sanctioned people section, 1 foot in PNC, 1 foot all over. So share the link, because we're on. Claudette, Alan, and others, how are you guys doing? Now let's begin with, forget about the fact that I was absent for a few days. It happens, right? Of course, human beings do go through things, especially when you're going up there in life and you catch a little cold and you just gotta, you can't come on the air with a runny nose. You guys don't want me to do that at all. And so at the last minute, Wayne sees as always, he has a shirt iron, he has it, right, as always. Okay, then. All right, sorry about that. But Wayne Caesar, thank you so much for the couple of nights that he took charge of the seat. So he did a good job, right? Come on. Yeah. So, hey, what we want to talk about tonight is a lot of things, and we don't want to talk about cash grant right now, because suddenly the PPP, the corrupt PPP regime, they are afraid of cash grant. And they're telling you guys, the gullible ones out there, during the course of elections period, they rushed up to you. Oh, yes, all manner of things. They kissed you up, they chatted. I don't know how many of you guys know what that means, chatted, right? But they did all of that. They chatted up you, all manner of things, to tell you, matum semaho but, matum semaho but. Who knows what matum semaho but, matum semaho but. And then they play this nice song, a black wish polda, put maran, kya hua tera wada voka sam voyada, oleka dil jacinto me. It simply means whatever happened to all of the love that we once have, whatever happened to all of the love that we shared, kya hua, what happened? Whatever happened to the love, the friendship, the bond that we shared, right? And so that is what the PPP did to all of you gullible ones out there. By the way, Desiree Emmanuel, chate doesn't mean eating, chate means licking. Sorry about that. Good night again to all of you. Welcome. And Rajan Bim already says, matum semaho but simply means I love you. Matum semaho but, right? All right. And Hindi, lots and lots of things. So they went out to you, the gullible ones. And then you embrace them. You think that they love you. You think that they want. You think that they want to do anything good for you? No. It wasn't anything good for you. So when they come up to you, and as they did in elections time, and they say, Kya hua tera wada voka sam voyada, holeka dil, and all sorts of things, tinning, cup beating, all manner of things they did to you, right? and you were duped. You think that they like you. And this is what we've been saying. Not every one of those pakus come in front of you and tell you that they like you and they want to do good things for you and they want to fight for justice for you and all manner of things. Come downstairs, guys. Let me talk to you. Do you think they really like you? They don't like you, guys, Evelyn and others. They want to use you. And so many of you didn't even sit back, and when they come to you singing the old nice chutney songs and all sort of old Indian songs, they sang reggae and they sang soca too, or calypso. So don't think it's all about that, right? And so now you left hanging with nothing, because they used you, they're done with you. They don't get time with you any longer. And so you have to sit back in your seat and you say, Kayama se Kayamaka. And then you start to sing, Papa Ketere Banana Mukadega, Beta Hamada Haisaka Mukadega, Magadiyeto, Kohina Jani, Manzel. You start to cry. And this is why you're crying. Because they give the impression that they love you. And now they throw you to the wolves. You're out on your own. You're not getting any contracts. You can't dig any gutter. You can't clean any drains. You can't do roads. You can't do nothing because everything is at a standstill. And so as it's at a standstill, money now roll, money now make, all sort of things. And so you get to realize how these vagabonds are and how these vagabonds were able to use Una. They use Una. They use all you. Our party, you try to take care. And the people in Blackbush Polder now, they don't know what to do because they're cursing. They realize that they have been used. You think so? Let's go straight to Blackbush Polder and you'll understand how they feel about the elections and how they were used. Well, they felt that way even before September 1st.
Come out to the left. The way you come out to the country. You got to country I believe. Blackbush I believe, the fucking police. Yeah. The way you come visit somebody, I believe you can buy enough mama papa. Alright.
So it's in the rice price?
The rice price, something to do, they're going to talk to me, man, somebody. They're not talking to me, they're going to tell me nothing. And you come out, people every week,
Well, that's what they have done. And that's why I'm saying, those of you who watch the movie Kayama Se Kayama Kat, that's what you are doing right now. You feel as though there's nobody really cares about you. And so you start to beat the drums. You're going to beat the drums when they say 5 more year pon them, 5 more year punishment pon them, pon you, the Guyanese people. Punishment galore, left, right, and center, because people who really care about y'all didn't vote for them. Or even if y'all vote for them, the PPP take y'all votes, right? And all manner of things. Y'all didn't want this. People warn y'all. Y'all twist up, y'all turn up. Some of y'all don't even watch my show anymore. Y'all don't even register. But y'all stay outside and y'all peeping. Y'all watching because y'all put all your trust and confidence in in people who don't give a rat's you know what about you guys. And now y'all left now wondering, y'all running all over the place, helter-skelter, running, right, running all over because it's confusion time. Whether in Linden, whether in Kokwani, whether in Ituni, it's the fighting and the fighting and the fighting and the fighting. Oh, what a rat race, right? Because if you guys don't stop for a moment, pull back and relax and say to yourselves that you have been used by people who do not like you guys. You have been used by individuals who don't give a rat's about you. And so they're going to pop up into your communities, into your areas, giving the impression that they like you and they want to do something for you. But when we talk and we try to bring to your attention reality, y'all bumps raise and some of y'all gonna cuss me. Some of y'all gonna do all sorts of things. But me ain't care. Y'all could cuss me from now till whenever, till cow come home. Reality gonna kick in, and by the time reality kick in, y'all done whenever y'all slip up, and as that vulgar one says, right? Y'all try that, and then y'all gonna call me. Poor me, y'all gonna call me. 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30 in the morning, and y'all gonna sing in terms of tears running down y'all eyes. Y'all gonna say, or if y'all not gonna sing it because when y'all ain't get no cash grants and because the PPPs there, them ain't giving y'all no cash grant no more. There's nothing. They condemn cash grant. They say cash grant is not good for the nation. It's not good for you. You're gonna become dependent on cash grant, and that is why they're offering free education and all manner of things. That is what they are going to say, and that is what they have been saying. Oh, yep. Now, bumps raised. We notice one of them done come on and he bumps raised. You know, he's going straight to the cathedral later on. Lyndon Jansen is going straight to the cathedral because he bumps raised. And you know what's happened when them bumps raised? You know what's happened when them bumps raised? Cathedral. Otisha and Angel Tekwan, Lyndon Jansen on his way to you guys. Cathedral time. The bumps raised because of the truth. That is what it is all about. So suddenly, they don't want cash grants. They don't like cash grants. But during the elections time, every minute, if you sneeze, is cash grants. If you do, like little boys, you put your hand on it and you do the armpit stuff. If you do that, it's cash grant. If tears come down your eyes, it's cash grant. Every single thing. If you get married and you go around a bamboo and you sing, oh gosh. If even you get Pagwa cash grant, you get Christmas cash grant, you get Holy Kalela Kabira Kawatame, Holy Kalela Kabira. That is Pagwa cash grant. You get Diwali cash grant. But you don't get emancipation cash grant, though. You don't get that. Ask yourself why. Sorry about that. I'm getting a little carried away. That's because I wasn't on for a couple of days. And I want to make up for all those days that I've missed you guys, right? All sorts of things. And by 3 o'clock in the morning, my phone is going to ring. And some of you are going to be crying because you regret, right, Neville? Sital? Them regret, and so poor me got to hear on the other line, tears falling down their eyes, not Sundar Popo song with tears in my eyes. I so love a girl with dimple in her. Anyways, that's not what you're going to sing. Are you going to sing all sort of thing? Oh, they must sing. What am I singing? Longai kala chica, baya longai la chica, holy kale la kobira. All manner of things I must sing all day, all night in my ears. And I got to come now to tell you guys that 5 o'clock a morning, them a call, 4 o'clock a morning, them a call. The other morning, a whole family calling, crying. They just don't pray, never cry. They must sing. And they sing that particular song, I say, Papa Ketare Badanamu Kadega, because they taught Freedom House. They taught Irfan Ali was their father. They thought Bada Jagde was their political father, and all sorts of things. And so they start to sing, Papa Ketere Badanamu Kadega, Beta Hamada Isakamu Kadega. They're screaming, Mark Madagadi Yeso, Kohina Jani, he made a manzil. They said the only person in this world who knows their destination is their father. And so they thought that Bada Jagde was their father. But he's not their father. In fact, he's not the father of the child. Irfan Ali is not the father. In fact, he's not the father of the child. And so you guys have been used. You guys have been lied to on September 1st. And now you are suffering. All of you are suffering. All because y'all didn't listen to that inner voice. Y'all listen to a stray voice that says, if you vote for them, you will get all of the cash grants in the world. Get cash grant, every month cash grant, every week cash grant. You get cash grant for Cathedral. You get cash grant for Cam Street. You get cash grant for Lusignan. You get cash grant for Timeri. Every single thing, they lie to you guys. And the real people who offered you some hope for Guyana, y'all didn't listen. Y'all run all over the place. All over the place. Tom, Dick, and Harry. And now I come, one straight up to say, how much are you sorry? Sorry about that, guys. But next elections, I hope you guys start prepare to do the right thing, like Spike Lee says, right? In that 1986 movie, was it 86 or 87? Do the right thing. If you don't do the right thing, if you don't vote properly, if you waste your vote, dash them here, dash them there, and people run into your community, drive a little fancy car, get up, can't talk, tell you soon, tell you later, all sort of swar, and you fall for the swar. Is swar our ancestors fell for all those swars for 400 years. Is swar accumulated the 400 years. Y'all want to continue to be swar? That is what y'all want? Again, good night and welcome to Straight Up. If you're now joining us, my name is Mark Benshop. What else we can talk about? Because we can go on singing all day and all night. I will sing. I will sing nice song. Tonight, Marka Amitabh Bachchan. You sing nice song. All right. Sorry about that. Don't want to get carried away with singing nice song, right? Wedding house song. How kind of thing we could sing here tonight. But we want to move on now. Now, here's what we're going to talk about: the Guyana Police Force and the corruption in the Guyana Police Force and the hypocrisy in the Guyana Police Force. And you guys can't believe this here, coming from the top guys of the Guyana Police Force is talking about corruption. And now I had to laugh when I saw this. This is what they're saying. Police force urges public to stop offering bribes to its officers. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I had to say this, right? And we want somebody to come in and say, oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Right? Police force urges public to stop offering bribes to its officers.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Now, let me ask you this question. The senior officers of the Guyana Police Force who are corrupt, they have to stop shaking people down. They have to stop shaking drug lords down. They have to stop protecting drug lords. They have to stop protecting gold smugglers. They have to stop protecting terrorists. Those are the people, the senior ranks of the Guyana Police Force have to stop taking and encouraging. Most of the senior ones of the Guyana Police Force are corrupt. And so, as they have a saying, it goes this way: monkey see, monkey do. And so when the big boys in the Guyana Police Force have 5, 6 different brand new houses, they're building houses across the country. They're driving fancy vehicles. Some of them got SUVs cost over 40, 50 million Guyana dollars. But yet these are the vagabonds in the Guyana Police Force are telling those little small fries in the Guyana Police Force, traffic ranks and so forth, y'all don't take bribes. Well, they're not saying that. They're saying members of the public have to stop offering bribes. Well, let's twist it around. Guyana Police Force, some of those members of the Guyana Police Force have to stop shaking people down. Now, if someone in the public offers a bribe, then what do you think the police should do? If they pull out 2, 3, 4, 5 Grangers and offer a bribe, what do you think the police is going to do? The police cannot accept that bribe, but most of them do. 99% of them do accept that bribe. And so the message should be to the Guyana Police Force, members of the Guyana Police Force, to stop accepting bribes. bribes, as opposed to say to members of the public to stop offering bribes. What silliness is this? If members of the public offer bribes, and I repeat, if a member of the public offers a police officer a bribe, but you know in Guyana they say bribe, right? I don't know where Guyanese just come up with all sorts. You say Sanders. It took me a while to realize it's sandals. You say Sanders. Now you all say bribes. You all say naval. It's naval. But it's okay. We're Guyanese, right? We're unique. And now, if any member of the public offers a police officer a bribe, what do you think that police officer should do? Take it and push it in the pie? Jamal Aziz, what do you think? What do you guys think the police officer, the policeman or woman should do if a member of the public offers a bribe? Candy Harris, what do you think? What do you think the police should do? Okay, we all are on the same page. I assume y'all already know what the police should do. The police should not take the bribe and push it in his or her pocket. They shouldn't do that. They should arrest the individual. And more arrests they have for bribery, the better we can see police work in Guyana. But you cannot talk about bribery when it starts from the top. These senior police officers, whether deputy, whether commissioner, whatever, they have to be answerable to the public. And some of them collect millions upon millions of dollars. Remember the case with a senior police officer who collected money, who was given money for his wedding. I think it's Brutus, according to information. About $5 million for his wedding. And all manner of things. So what do you think that is? If you have a questionable businessman or businesswoman that is giving you money for your wedding, what is that? It is corruption. It is a form of corruption. It should never happen. And that's not just about Brutus, you know. They have, a couple of years ago, under the coalition government, very senior police officers, some of them have gotten promoted recently, failed a polygraph test, failed a lie detector test. They have failed it. Failed. I know all of them who failed it and why they failed it. But yet most of them were promoted under this corrupt PPP regime. And so I had to laugh at this here, Basil Bradshaw. Good night to Basil. What Basil is saying? Basil is saying the bribe exchange starts at the police camouflage demand. Of course it does. So there are times, though, when members of the public, some of them would say, man, officer, man, take this little thing. Even if that happens, the buck stops right there at the police officer's doorstep, so to speak. Right there. It's not members of the public. So therefore, don't come with this Jim Cockburn Ramgood story to tell members of the public, don't stop offering bribes. Stop offering bribes. They don't offer bribes. They demand. Some police demand that these members of the public give a bribe. And if they don't give a bribe, it's either they're going to be locked up, either they're going to be detained for a while, the cars will be impounded at the police station, all manner of things. The entire police force need revamping, starting from the top. Do not, and let me say this to very senior police officers, do not take bribes. Do not accept SUVs. Do not accept house lots, double house lots. Do not accept houses from drug lords and money launderers and gold smugglers. I know of one, well, we're told of one gold smuggler, a notorious gold smuggler, money launderer, fuel thief, gave a senior police officer a prime piece of lot, and that senior police officer built a house next to the corrupted. So I had to laugh in order to not continue with the story. So when you hear I go, it means mouth open, story jump out. And so that is what is happening in Guyana. And so I don't know. While the police force is at this, we are not hearing anything else about this. This guy was placed on bail, in the Lola Dahl situation, was placed on bail. We're not hearing anything else about this situation. It looks as though it's done with, but that's how the police force operate, right? That is how they operate. And look, we're not hearing anything about this guy, a senior police superintendent, right? Hemnat saw not a word about Hemnat. I don't know if Hemnat still left on the force. I don't know if Hemnat still again money, taxpayers' money. I don't know what the Guyana Police Service Commission do with Hemnat. I don't know what the Commissioner of Police has said about Hemnat. I don't know what the new Minister of Home Affairs has to say about Hemnat. But Hemnat's still there. He's getting paid. He's enjoying himself right there, still as a member of the Guyana Police Force. Can the Commissioner of Police ask or answer this question? What is the situation with Hemnat? Oh man, there are reporters in Guyana. They're not going to remember this to ask the new Home Affairs Minister. They're not going to remember to ask Irfan Ali. They're not going to remember to ask the Commissioner of Police what's happening with Hemnat. We want to know what is happening with Hemnat. Yep. And while we're at it, we want to know what's happening with this guy. Let me see how many of you remember Mainlal or Manilal name. How many of you, this is the Adriana Young situation. How many of you, he was sent on administrative leave since April? Is he still on administrative leave? Yes or no? That what Abby want know. Yes or no? Still on administrative leave? Oh man. So who these guys think they're fooling? Who? Now let's take a look at her. Is she still on the payroll even though she was sanctioned by the US Treasury? Is she? Yep, she is sanctioned woman. They call him, what's the guy name again? Azruddin Mohammed. They call him he's sanctioned man. But them go call she sanctioned woman? What is sanctioned woman up to? Is sanctioned woman still being paid? If so, whose money? Who is paying her? Is taxpayers' money? These are things the police force should be talking about. But they don't want to talk about these things. A bunch of dotishness they come out with, just like the dotish politicians them at Freedom House and so forth. That is what is happening in Guyana, guys. That is precisely what is happening. So here, I want you to hear me out, and let's go on to this. These chaps have been sanctioned. Mark Cromwell, also known as Demon, sanctioned by US traffickers, drug traffickers, but yet they're close up, pace up next to Minister of, what is he? Minister of Sports. What is happening? No word on whether the bank or whether the Bank of Guyana and all these guys, whether they have been sanctioned by the banks of Guyana, whether they're still banking money, how they're surviving, whether they're getting contracts still from the corrupt PPP regime. These are questions the Guyana Police Force, the corrupt PPP regime, the new Minister of Home Affairs, these are things they need to answer these questions. What about Paul Dabby? Is he still sanctioned? Paul Dabby Jr. as a drug trafficker, he was sanctioned by the US. Randolph Duncan, him not saw sanctioned as a drug trafficker. But the Guyana government is silent on this matter. The corrupt senior ones in the Guyana police force are silent on these matters. But they want to come to you with Jim Cockbring Ramgood's story to tell you that members of the public have to stop offering bribes to its officers. Well, I tell you what, its officers have to stop demanding bribes. They have to stop shaking down members of the public. That is what they do. But the corrupt police force, senior members of the Guyana police force, and the corrupt PPP regime, they think that Guyanese are goats. And they think when they jump and they talk, everybody must say, bah. Not at all. And so as we move into Parliament, look at this. Speaking of goat, right? Bah. Now, this is what she has to say. And these people, they don't have any shame. None whatsoever. Absolutely no shame whatsoever. And so this is what Gail, I almost didn't recognize Gail because, well, Gail is still looking good for her age. And the sad thing is, it looks as though Priya is looking older than Gail. What's happening here? Let's give a big bear to Priya. So back to Gail Teixeira here. Gail Teixeira is saying Guyana commits to strengthening democratic institutions. Can you guys believe these people? Can you believe these people? Where is our friend?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, yes, indeed. Guyana commits. This is what Gail Teixeira is saying. Guyana commits to strengthening democratic institutions and expand access to...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Man, look, I can't...
Can't take it no more.
PPP will take care of you from erection to resurrection.
From what? You've got to be kidding me. Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's as though something is wrong here. That the PPP is talking about strengthening democratic institutions. Well, I'll tell you guys this here. If the PPP is serious about strengthening democratic institutions, then start with a constitutional appointed position that Charles Ramson Sr. has been sitting on for almost 10 years. That is the Commissioner of Information. He doesn't give not a single piece of information to anything. You go to him for information, he's either sleeping, you get guard at his house, and you're paying his rent at his house. All manner of things you're paying for him. And if they are talking, if these Pakus in the PPP, Gail Teixeira and the other Pakus in the PPP, if they're serious about strengthening any sort of democratic institution, well, you can't expect the PPP to do that. They haven't done that for 23 years. They haven't done that for 5 years. You expect them to do it now? Now, I'm going to ask a question. Do you expect them to do it now? Absolutely not. They're not going to do it now. And so the hypocrisy continues. Not just with the cash grants, not just with the... Oh my gosh. What's wrong with our operator? I almost fainted for a moment because I was trying to figure out which one of them is Robeson Ben. On the left, I was like, wow, Robeson Ben looks clean, man. But then again, I realized on the right is actually Robeson Ben. And in fact, he doesn't look clean. I don't know what is going on in Guyana. Honestly, I do not know. But all we see, all we hear is a bunch of hypocrisy. It is happening every single day. We see it. Blackout on the increase. And yet there's the 5 more years upon them, the likes of a soup drinking James Bond and other. 5 more years upon them, they're running around, walking around all over. They're going to look for garbage in, garbage, looking for garbage. And let's give him a big shout out tonight. Bear. Right? And that is what is happening. That is what is happening in Guyana. They removed the guy from, what is it? They put him as trade now. So this is the trade and tourism. That is Utah. What are they doing in Guyana? I don't know. But then they're going around the world. They're taking your money, hundreds of millions of dollars, and giving it to their friends and their cronies. And they're paying people to put them up on the magazine. They want to be like Sanction Man Azruddin. Azruddin and them, it is said, paid for him to go in Forbes magazine. And now Irfan Ali, a good friend of Azruddin, they're now paid to put him. They said official timepiece, Rolex, and all these. So they got him, and they have him as the world's most influential rising stars. Oh, me mama. Oh, Lado Gado. Where's our friend?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, indeed. Could you believe that Irfan Ali? Somebody got on to, where is it? To the botanical gardens and talked to Bornham, the man. Even go down to Babujan and talk to Cherry now. Talk to Papa Cherry. Oh, go Babujan and say, Papa Cherry, namaste, namaste, and talk to him. Offer a little prayer. Wake him up. Tumewa mata chaputa, tumewa bandu. Wake up, Papa Cherry, and let him see what is happening to not only PPP, what is happening to Guyana. You Guyana, me Guyana. They sing a song. They said Dr. Chetty Jagan is back in power, right? You Guyana. So now wake up Papa Chetty at Babujan and let him see what's happening in the PPP and how corrupt the PPP has become for many years now. So who could believe this here, guys? All of you, come downstairs, guys, come downstairs. Yeah, come downstairs. Let's talk. This guy? No, man. No. Something wrong here. This guy is the world's most influential rising star. This guy, this Katahar here, this core here. Oh, man, no. Can somebody get me a glass of water? It's me. Get me something to drink. Can somebody get me something to drink? No, I don't want to sing like Judge Shishi, man. Give me something for drink, no? Give me something for drink. Look at what is happening here. What has happened to Guyana, guys? Instead of them take the money, put it in the educational sector, finish the bloody school in Linden that is not completed 4 years now, hundreds of millions of dollars, but they're taking your hard-earned money and paying magazines to put them in the front page. What does this guy have? What does he have? Tell me, any one of you that could say he is any sort of influential rising star. I don't know. What is happening in... Come, we can just sing a song, man. I'm the bottom house. Because this is like bottom house politics, man. I'll be sing one song. Rad ke sapna. Sing one song because that is what this is about. This cannot be real. Guyana is not really a real place in modern times. What is going on? Any Paku, a crawl out from anywhere. Them a become leader. Them a this, them a that. They are Pakus. Since when this guy is some rising star? He must mean rising, dancing with the stars. That's what they probably meant. But this Katahar, this Tamar, how could he be a rising star? Influential rising star. Who is he influencing? Who? Oh, man. Oh, I don't know what to say any longer. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to sing. Because they get the song go like the first time I heard. What was it? Darling, if you love me, come on. We might as well just sing karaoke tonight because this thing here now makes sense, man. This thing here now makes sense. So if it now makes sense, if this Katahar could be the world's most influential rising stars, well, so could this guy here. Look at this. Dufeduna Obia. They appear in Forbes magazine. I could appear. All of you out there could appear on the front cover of Time magazine or Forbes magazine. And the thing is it though, I want you to hear me out. Hear me out, people. We don't have to pay for this. It is natural. It happens. Take a look at that guy, that handsome guy on the front cover of Time magazine, right? Compared to this guy who used your tax dollars. Used your tax dollars. Paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for putty picture. Putty picture. Right. Putty picture. I don't know what's happening, man. Putty picture. Putty picture. Now look. They get a lied. Somebody named lied. Oh God, lied right up. Lied said by your tax stupidness. The bombs raise. The bombs raise. Once you see them trench crappers coming on, it means the bombs raise. We tickling them. And not only we tickling them, guess what? The feather that we using tonight working. Oh yes. Y'all squeeze the feather a little more upon them trench crappers. Turn the feather up on them. Turn the feather. Yeah, walk right there. Turn the feather. So the truth hurts. And so they come now and they say, oh, you're talking trash. They can't counter what is being said, because they know it is the truth. That is what is happening with them. They can't take the truth. The bombs raising, all kind of thing. Oh. Some of them get vexed. They won't even go wrong and become their regular customers there at the cathedral. They're not going to do it because the bombs raise.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, yes, the bombs raise, all of them. So they're going to come now. They create all sorts of fake thing. And they come and they say, Ben, chap your tax stupidness. Ben, chap your tax stupidness. Right? That is when we got them. We got them. Another one going to the cathedral just now. Lloyd, no picture. Again, no picture. Here we name now. Lloyd Bridge Mohan. He said, you're talking trash. Lloyd Bridge Mohan, no picture, no nothing. Well, bridge, speaking of the bridge, the Demerara Harbor Bridge open. You open and I walk across Sunday. You're going to see all them crosses at Freedom House. They're walking across the Borbies. The Demerara Harbor Bridge? Thanks to the coalition government. They had the brain to think of it. Thanks to the coalition government. But Lloyd Bridge over troubled water. Mohan, bridge over troubled water. Lloyd Bridge over troubled water. Why do they even come on this show when they know it's straight in the trench they just go, right? But look at this guy. Look at him. Take him off, please. Take him off. He makes absolutely no sense. If you want a better photograph of Time magazine, there we go. I know. That's how we do it, right? All right. Hey, my name is Mark Benchop. How are you doing tonight, right? What else we want to talk about? We got lots of things we want to talk about. I noticed that the opposition guys, them calm down. They've been fighting so much no more, which is good. I'm so glad. I haven't heard any fight between Ganesh and Obraj and them. They calm down. They calm down, which is good. I'm not hearing much howling, which is good, mind you. So it tells me that they are preparing to go into Parliament and do your work, the people's work. So we've got to give them some time to do that. We got to give them to catch themselves. I think Dr. Todd is still in Gambia. He's been doing some of his work there in Gambia. We noticed that Sharma Solomon has resigned as mayor of Linden. Not sure who is going to be the next mayor, but I just hope the right person who is able to stand up and fight the corrupt PPP regime in Linden, mind you. Linden and Kokwani and Aichuni, they need strong leadership. And we need to see that coming from the PNC. Strong leadership. Individuals who just walk in are just fly-by-nights. And so they're going to sing, they're going to dance up and thing, but it's not much you're going to gain from that, if you know what I mean, right? And so I heard the sanction guy, Mohammed, said something about that when he talked the PVP, give me a break, right? But you got to be careful with that sort of relationship between Win and the PPP. Y'all got to watch them, and I take my word, you got to watch them. Y'all don't know what's going on there, right? No. So if Mohammed goes in an area, let's say Linden, the PPP knows that they can't control Linden. If Mohammed make little nice, the PPP gonna just go and fix little culvert, they gonna fix little thing and make it look as though Mohammed making nice. This time is trick, y'all getting tricked. Y'all be careful with the noise, right? But Londoners get far more sense than that. Londoners have been making lots of noises, and they are strong enough to stand up. The people of Region 10, do not be duped. Do not be duped. Do not allow yourselves to be swore by individuals who do not like you guys. Simple as that. I'm going to be talking about that more and more. But congratulations again to these guys. They're going into Parliament, and we have to be able to hold them accountable as well. And so they're going in there to do your work, and it's not going to be business as usual because as Sharma would say, not Sharma Solomon, but CN Sharma, because they're going in there to work for you. And as soon as they go in there, we expect boots on the ground. Well, we see boots on the ground with some of them now, but we want to see boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. What time is it? Do I have to go? 58 minutes after 9 o'clock. I don't know. What else is there to do other than as soon as I'm off here, back to immigration work? What else is there to do? Okay. But look, there's someone else. I want to talk about this guy here. Guyanese. I saw some people who said they want to throw him under the bus. Yeah, Guyanese ain't easy, Guyanese ain't easy. But it was this woman who said something. I think we should go look at that. May Harris says, when black man hate black man in deep trouble, 5 more years from them. And now I get this can be interpreted. I don't know how you are going to interpret it, but it said when black man hate black man, when black man hate black man in deep trouble, 5 more years from them. Because when black man hate black man. Now let's get back to this guy here now. Dr. Eon Roberts. Now there are some questions. Some of them saying that this guy is not even a real doctor. He's not even. Hey, you make joke with people. You make joke with some Guyanese people. Suddenly all of them are export. And look, we've got to just observe. We've got to see where this is going to lead to. But you can't just pick the man up and dash you under the bus. Oh, he this, oh, he that, or whatever. But look quickly, though. We didn't see some of them doing that. They found all sorts of excuses sanctioned, man. Despite he's been sanctioned for drugs, for money laundering, gold smuggling, terrorism, all manner of things, murders, and all manner of things. And all them same people will find all sorts of excuses for this one here and say, oh, Modi was sanctioned, this body was sanctioned, and all manner of excuses. Hey, you think some Guyanese easy? That's why we got to go back to what May Harris says. When black man hate black man in deep trouble, 5 more years from them. Now let's get back to this guy. This guy, whatever his situation is with immigration and so forth, okay, we want to ensure that maybe this thing is resolved and so forth. But when you look at the hundreds, the probably thousands of people in Des Moines who are in support of this guy because he has done something really, really good to those children and able to reform those schools. It is not where he just go and dash out 5,000 guy in a dollar bill and dash them here, dash them there, and buy some motorbike for people so that they could guard people and do dirty works. No, that is not what he's doing. He has done something good for young people. Thousands upon thousands of young people. And whatever the situation is, we can only hope and wish for the best. But to condemn him, I don't know. Sometimes you wonder about people, right? Some of them, you got to wonder about some of them indeed. But hey, look. So now getting back to this guy. Look, this guy is he's a holder of a PhD, right? Eon Roberts, Russell Sage College. And this is what it says here, Eon Roberts' dissertation. And this is what it is. You can go and you can see it. Teachers and school, this is what his dissertation was about. Teachers and school leaders' perspectives on efficacy, culturally responsive, inclusion, and self-contained settings. by Roberts Eon Andre Roberts. The guy has a legitimate PhD. Now, take this and put it in your pipe and smoke it for those who are condemning this guy. Now, I want to ask you this question. Can you ask this guy to show us his PhD? How he was able to attain his PhD? I don't know. Some Guyanese. Jack Deere doesn't have a PhD, Jason McDonald. I repeat, Jack Deere does not have a PhD. It's an honorary PhD that was given by some low-level university after money was paid. Because they buy those PhDs. They buy it. But not Dr. Roberts, though. Now, look, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I don't know what's the situation with his immigration status. I just don't know. But we have to watch. And we just have to hope for the best. Because just like some of you fighting for this man who never care about y'all, all the sanctions from drugs to money laundering, you name it, all manner of things. And y'all found all sort of excuses, all because y'all feel, oh no, he's a good man. Oh no, he's this. Oh no, Modi was sanctioned. But this one here, and some of y'all cussing this guy here. Now let's go back to this woman here who says, when black man hate black man in deep trouble, 5 more years upon them. My name is Mark Benchop. 3 minutes after 10 o'clock. Wake up, guys. Wake up. If you don't wake up, if you don't see what's happening around you, whether you're in Linden, if you don't see what's happening around you in Linden, if you don't see how you guys are being used by people who don't like y'all, and then what they do, they pay people who look like y'all to do the damage. Y'all, time for reflection, self-reflection. Understand how your communities are being destroyed. Understand how you're being trapped. Talk to the people in Ituni. Talk to the people in Kokwani. I've heard one little short guy said that he delivered Region 10. Suddenly, he's a delivery expert. He jumped from delivering pizza or cutting wood. Sorry about that, guys. And so he jumped from that, and he now claiming that he delivered Region 10 to Mohammed. Deliver! What kind of nonsense is that? Is that what Region 10 turned to now? That anybody could just walk through and pray that they're delivering? I don't know. Something is wrong. Y'all wake up as we prepare to leave this evening. Y'all wake up. Understand what is happening to your communities. Understand how you're being taken for granted. And people could drive through with a little fancy car, wave a little money in your face, shake it like that, and then dash it in your face and say, hey, but when election's over, when election's done, what is there? What is there for you other than broken promises? And then they wait until closer to local government elections to come and tell you how much they love you. Now, don't fall for that swar. Now, let me ask you this. During the course of the campaign, every minute you're hearing about Adriana Young, justice for Adriana Young, justice for Adriana Young, justice for Adriana Young, justice for Adriana Young. When was the last time you heard justice for Adriana Young from those same vagabonds? I'm out of here, guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. I promise you. See you tomorrow night, right here on 107.1 FM. God bless you. And for those who are celebrating your birthdays, happy birthday. Whether it's today, whether it's tomorrow, or whether yesterday or the day before, thank you so much. I wish you all the best. And if you're going through some sort of whatever situation, sad moment, we extend our condolences. Whatever the sad moment is, you'll be fine. You will be fine, all of you. All right, I'm out of here. So long. Take care.
I can't take it no more. I can't take it no more. Can't take it no more. Imagine 18 hours of blackout and you're telling people progress. Cost of living gone up 100%. Get your give public servant less. Mr. President, listen to the people. Search your soul and you will confess. I want you try surviving on the public base. Then you're gonna know but stress. Cause I done fed up. You done fed up. He done fed up. She done fed up. We done fed up. The people fed up. You're hiding corruption inside the cup. Look how evil set up. entertainment. And you're talking about one Guyana. When the Ministry of Culture keep the big shows, one set of girls and banner. Cause I done fed up, you done fed up, he done fed up, she done fed up, we done fed up, the people fed up. You're hiding corruption inside the cup, look how we evil set up. The people fed up. Every picture you take and promise you make, everything you do is about clout. Then you come into me for I shake your hand, there's nothing to smile about. Corruption inside every sector, but when it comes to them they send you. Try investigate efficiency, right? Go talk to Baratans too. Cause I done fed up, you done fed up, he done fed up, she done fed up, we done fed up, the people fed up. You're hiding corruption inside the cup, look how evil set up. The people fed up. I done fed up on the dirty water, low pressure, want scream and tell somebody. Imagine 1500 US and they're telling me super salary. I done fed up on the unemployment racism and the lie they say one Guyana. Cause when you look with the oil money going, circulate with one set of banner. Cause I done fed up, you done fed up, he done fed up, she done fed up, we done fed up, the people fed up. You're hiding corruption inside the cup.
At Big Bird Transportation Service, we specialize in safe, fast, and dependable delivery transportation for businesses and individuals. Whether you're sending a small package across town or need scheduled deliveries for your company, we're here to make sure your items arrive on time, every time. Our team is committed to providing efficient logistics solutions with a personal touch. With a fleet of well-maintained vehicles and experienced drivers, we handle every delivery with care, from pickup to drop-off. Why choose Big Bird? On-demand and scheduled deliveries. Local and regional coverage. Secure and professional handling. Customer first service. Call us today at 929-329-9938 and let Big Bird take your deliveries to the next level.
Who's that one? Low lights and hungry bellies. 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 Who's that one? Low lights and hungry bellies.